And we're back. Solo adventure number 7. A bit of a crazy one tonight. Not quite gone to plan, but nonetheless we're out on another adventure. Levi, Daddy loves you. Mwah. Always thinking of your little man. So today, people, yeah, new adventure. Got a bit of a crazy one planned. Got here a bit later than I wanted to be here, but I'm here nonetheless at stage 1. Stage 1 is simply somewhere to stay for the night. So, need to get up to this little location of mine, which is been destroyed by the looks of things by some big old vehicles been up here. But I'll flip the camera around and take you along with me on the way, and you can see what you can see. I'll do my best for you all. Well, I've not got a lot of light for you guys, so you can see about as much as I can see. But like I said, tonight this is just a pit stop, stage 1 of the trip that I've got planned. We've got about 4 hours, 5 hours max to get some food in me, get my head down for the night, and then set off on the next part of the journey, which is going to be about another 2.5 hours driving. I wish you could see what I can see. It's a really nice little spot, this. Here we go. I mean, it's really soggy at the minute, and I've not been here for so long. It's kind of been destroyed, but it'll do for tonight, like I say. You can see someone else has been here, so it's clearly a good spot. Alright, let me get this bag down and get set up. Alright, well, I know you can't see much from over there, but let me get this bag off my back, see if I can get some extra light for you. Definitely made a few upgrades, hopefully, compared to the last time. This one should be even better in the dark. Let's get some lights on for you all. So, Friday evening, what we are doing this weekend. Charlie's out on another crazy adventure. What's my little boy doing this weekend, I wonder? I hope you're doing well though, Levi. Hopefully this trip's another little trip that might inspire you as you get older. I've been planning on doing this for so long, and I thought, you know what? There's no time like the present, let's get it done. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. Oh my god, you're going by yourself. The usual malarkey that I hear. Everyone says it, but then nobody volunteers to come along. So, you want to have these experiences, you just got to get up and do it yourself. Otherwise you're going to miss out. Get older and have regrets. I don't like the idea of having regrets. get this light on. Hopefully you guys can see me, guys and girls. My little boy, everybody watching. Well, there we go. How's this compared to all the times before we've been out in the dark? You can actually see what's going on. So tonight, just a quick one. No messing about really. Tent, bed, quick bite to eat, and then off to sleep we go. Let's see if the tent's okay, or whether it's still stuck together. Not this part, but hopefully it won't be stuck together. Oh, it does stink of smoke though. Oh, jeez. Let's see. Moment of truth. Do we have to unstick it like sellotape like we did last time? Or did my plan work? Oh, you might have got lucky. Looks like it's not stuck together. Woohoo! Alright, let's get this floor down. Bit of protection for our buttocks. Where do I even want this tonight? Yeah, we'll just do it right here. Doesn't really matter, like I say. Tonight it's just a quick pit stop and then we have to go again. I don't really care about lumps and bumps tonight. That doesn't matter. Looks like it would, but it won't. Whoosh. Pretty cool, these poles, to be fair. I know they're only lightweight, but perfect for a quick setup like this. When I first did it, I was looking at it like, Jesus, this is huge. Way too big, but it's not. It's all good. We'll just do it the right way. Just realised I put the floor mat upside down, but do you know what? Can't be bothered fixing it right now. I'm tired. Worry about that. tomorrow. Tonight there's going to be no fancy camera trips, no fancy scenery or nothing, unfortunately, people. But we don't have the time tonight. I actually don't think it's going to rain, you know, so I might even think I'm going to put the top on the tent, to be honest with you. Is there any point? I'll just enjoy the night. It's actually a good idea. Yeah, so this tent tonight, I'm thinking I'm just going to leave it open like this. I'm not going to put the cover on it. No point really. Say it's not going to rain. The sleeping bag's warm enough. I'm sleeping on the bed tonight as well. I bought the bed for the last trip with a few other bits, but I didn't get a chance to use it, so bought this trip. I'll bring it out, give it a whirl. For that, home for the night. Technically you can see through it, so one thing I do need to do though, you can see me do it live on camera. If you remember on my last trip I forgot the tick spray, so this time I've got the tick spray. Just enough. Here we go. New bed. Now we can all laugh as I try to put it together. Hello in there, out there. Let's see what this is all about then, shall we? For a minute there I was thinking, where's the actual bed part? But it is in here. Whew. Panic over, panic over. I'm sure you've seen these before. 2 poles down the side, legs on the bottom. Not rocket science. Oh, it's got a hair bubble. That'll come in handy for something. Elasticated poles, always handy as well. I don't know if you remember me telling you one time on one of my old trips, I had one of these beds similar, but the poles didn't have elastic in it. And I got there, setting up the bed, and there was a pole missing, which made the whole bed useless. You can imagine that I wasn't a happy bunny. But we persevere, and I just slept on the floor. But not tonight. Because I've only got a few hours sleep, I need to make the most of these few hours. The most annoying thing is though, I've got to pack all this away again in a few hours. So that's another reason for not putting the top on the tent. It's kind of pointless really. I'll appreciate it in the morning. Yeah, I just noticed something different with this bed compared to my old bed as well. My old bed had holes pre-drilled into the long poles, which I had to line up. But the poles can twist, which means they're all out of line. It's really annoying, but this doesn't. So the poles just clip on. You're seeing this in real time actually, this. Considering I've not done any of this before as well. This is how long it takes when you're quickly trying to set up. In the dark. Don't quite know where you're going. Because this location isn't really on the map. But I can see why now, because it looks like they're logging it down. Which is a shame really. It's a nice little spot there. It was just hidden away. This is another reason why you don't tell people about your camping spots. Because they just get taken away even quicker. Let's see what these legs do. See, I've never used this before, so it's all new to me. Oh, more hair bubbles. They're really handy. Okay, let's see how this works then. The main reason why I wanted this bed is because when the floor is pretty rough, like I can feel condensation in here already. This is not going to be an easy fit, I tell you. There has to be a trick to it, doesn't there? What's the trick, Charlie boy? What's the trick? Would have been good if there was like a lever, but there isn't, so let's just figure it out. Oh, it's just brute strength. So bear that in mind. You just need to be a bit tough with it. You don't think about things like this when you're back home, like unwrapping all the packaging. It's like, ugh, wish I would have done this earlier. To be fair though, it feels pretty sturdy already. I reckon you could miss out a leg, to be honest. I'm not going to, but you could. Easily. So much plastic. Unreal. Are there any pockets in here? It's the thing with these lightweight tents. Things like pockets become a luxury. Anyway, I'm sure I'm doing everyone's head in as usual with all my chit chat. I'll give you all a proper look at this tomorrow, probably. But wait till you see what the next part of the adventure is. Oh, it's not just a simple camping trip. No, no, no. Charlie boy has to make life difficult for himself. And fun at the same time. got a few things to tell you all about, really. There's a lot going on. I can't believe how much plastic waste. All this plastic. Unnecessary. Imagine I had a partner and she came back and seen all these bobbles. What have you been camping with? There we go. That's done for the night. Like that. I might have done it upside down, but who cares? It's in, that's all that matters. Get a nice flat sleep on there. Put the other half of the tent back in the bag, as we don't need it tonight. Oh, I do love having this lightweight tent though. I'm just talking to nobody here. Yeah, my lightweight tent's great. That just packs away so small. Actually, I can use that as part of my pillow. Sleeping bag time. Brought the good one out. There we go. Let this puff up a little bit. Not much left to set up now, people. Rain jacket. Oh, guess what? I forgot my jacket. Table. Cup. Need need that because I need a drink. My chair. Cooking equipment. Food. Water. I think that's everything, people. Well, you can't see me right now, but you can hear me. Better than nothing. Let's get this chair and this table set up. I need to quickly get something to eat. I'm starving. I'm so lucky about this little snood thing. I can't believe I forgot my jacket. I've got a rain jacket, like I say, but it's not the same as just having a nice warm comfy jacket, is it? I can't remember which way I'm supposed to do this now. Only because this chair's broken, you see. But I'm trying to get the most life out of it while I can. It's not broken, but one of the corners is ripped, so you sit on it. If you put the wrong corner into either the bottom or the top, it pops back out when you sit down on it. I think that's right. Show you. You see here? It's ripped. I need to stitch that back down really. But it's fine. We have a chair. We can sit down. Oh, that feels so good. I almost swore then. Excuse me. Right. Table. I'm sure you've all seen one of these before. Similar to the chair. You get too used to these little luxuries though, I'm finding. Or I do anyway. But I start to bring them with me on every trip. I don't really need them. Not really. It's just handy to have though. There we go. Coffee cup. Hot chocolate cup in my case. There for now. Right, next thing. too late for a big fire. There's little bits of wood around and stuff that I might be able to use, but everything seems really wet. I don't know why. It's been hot all day. Crazy. So we'll get a little fire pit out. Might remember this from the last trip. Actually really handy. I'll tell you I like it. A little bit warped, but still usable. I mean, if you put it together properly. There we go. Little fire pit. Back there, got a grill for the sausages. Good to go. Ooh, don't want to lose that. Let's have a little wander around, see if I can find some sticks to keep this fire going. A little bit there. Don't need much, just cooking some sausages. To be honest, that'll probably be enough. I know, cheating tonight, but like I say, want a quick pit stop tonight. Firelighters. I really do need to get myself to sleep ASAP, so as much as I want to sit here chin wagging with you all night, I'd love to more than anything. You know me, I'll shut up. Tonight I really do need to get some sleep to that heck of a long day heading tomorrow. I hope you're liking the outfit, by the way. This is part of the 2024 Rabless Ramblers. I hope you're liking the outfit, by the way. This is part of the 2024 Rabless Rambler outfit. No camping brand names allowed. You don't need them, people. We don't need brand names. We don't need brand names. Let's be fair, I'm out in the wild. Middle of nowhere. A snood and a tracksuit. I've not even got my hiking boots on yet. Still got my Jordans on. Oh well. This goes to show, eh? You don't need to go out spending all that money on crap you don't need. Anyway, let me not go down that road and get this fire lit. Beer all night. Oh. I haven't felt so tired in a long time. Alright, first things first, while we're waiting for these flames to die down a bit, let me get a hot drink on the go. I do have the gas, but I may as well make use of this for the time being. Just enough left. Brush my teeth in the morning. I've got a couple of bottles of juice stuff, so that'll be alright. Oh, and guess what, everyone? Knife, fork and a spoon. I remembered everything. Brings me back to another point, actually. I need some shout outs. Well, I've got some shout outs to give. So Chili, definitely a shout out to you. The lights, the knife, fork, spoon, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Sophie as well, if you're out there watching, hello. But most importantly, Levi, my little boy, mwah! I think about you every day. I wish you could be out here experiencing this with me. I guess this is the next best thing. As close as we can be together. Do some adjustment work with this little fire. Do you know what? I'll use the gas for the hot chocolate. I just want to get these sausages cooked. No time for messing about right now. Levi, Daddy is starving. Let's get this gas on the go. Maybe remember last time I said it needed a clean. Did I clean it? Nope. Will I ever learn? Probably not. Although I did clean my my water mug for boiling water. Don't know why. I was curious to see if it'd clean up, and it actually did. Need a little bit of WD-40 on these though. His legs are getting stiff. Always keep a hold of this little cap. Nothing worse than losing it. And then you put this in your bag. You just say psst, because it's spraying out everywhere. Go. Let that do its thing. My little fire gone out over here. There we go. Flame on. What do we need? Ovaltine. What else do we need? Mini milks. I love my mini milks. Cannot wait to eat these sausages. I've got a few other little bits Got some couple of packets of cheese and onion squares, couple of cup of soups, pepperami. Not much else to be fair. Some rice. Like I say, tonight was just a pit stop, get some sleep, get some food. It's been like a 6-hour journey to get here. And I've still got another 2.5 hours of driving to go. Looks crazy, doesn't it? It's not as bad as it looks. You remember after the last trip it does this, till it cleans out all the old soot. Looks so chaotic, doesn't it? Oh. And do you know what? I didn't even bring a plate this time because I figured I'll just use my frying pan. If I'm not frying anything, I can just eat out of it. Just saves bringing more stuff. Because as much as I've gone lightweight with the tent and the sleeping bag and things like that, everything else just seems to get bigger and heavier. Well, to be honest, you could probably just cook on that, couldn't I, really? I think the tea's done. Ooh, hot. What have I done? I always do. I always forget. Got to open the handles. Ooh, it's hot. I think we might just let that rest for a minute. Definitely too hot for my fingers. So these sausages are nearly done now. I've tidied up a little bit, put stuff away. Oh, it's hot. Just about ready to eat. Then it's sleepy time for me. I'm not going to let you watch me eat. I'm sure you got better things to do than watch me munching on some sausages. But as far as the first night goes, I know it's a bit of a rush, last minute thing. The way I just popped up in the middle of the night. Like, hey, you ready for a new solo adventure? But I like to keep you on your toes, keep you guessing. So yeah, I'm going to eat, I'm going to sign out for tonight, and I'll bring you back in the morning on stage 2 of our little solo adventure. So good night everyone, good night Levi, mwah, love you always, see you all in the morning. Good morning everybody. Oh, I slept in. I wasn't meant to sleep in this long. It's currently 6 AM. I should have been getting up at 4:30 AM, but I needed the sleep. Oh, I feel really good though. Compared to how I felt last night, I was absolutely shattered. Got a nice pretty view this morning though. I'll turn the camera around in a second, so let me just get up and I'll give you a quick spin around of where I am. Good morning, all packed up. A little bit later than I wanted to be. What's new? What's new when you're camping with Charlie, eh? Always behind schedule. Nice view though to wake up to. Right, well I'm gonna get packing, or get walking down to this car, and then I'll bring you back on the journey. So here we go. Stage 2 of the adventure. As we said, regular outfit. Got the hiking boots on today though. So, where's Charlie today? That's what you're wondering. Well, today, people. Oh, I'm out of breath. We're climbing up Ben Nevis. Whoop whoop. Taking the CMD route. A difficult one. Along the ridgeline. Just an extra point to prove that you don't need all that crappy hiking equipment. A little backpack, a couple of bottles of water, and good to go. We've got a long climb ahead of us though. I'm only just at the start. I'll show you the route that I'm going on my little map. Probably going to take me about 4.5 hours. So I'll bring you back along on the journey. But for now, let me get cracking and I'll bring you back soon. So this is the route we're taking today. We're currently here, as you can see. We're going left, and then round, and then back round, back to where we started. We've currently done 20 minutes, 1 kilometre. Going pretty slow, but it's because I'm videoing. But yeah, let's crack on. As you can see, I'm still going. The sun's out, high in the sky, I'm sweating. We're doing good though. It says my pace is currently 17 kilometers an hour. That's pretty good going, considering I'm not running. Oh no, I read that wrong. My miscalculation. 4 kilometers an hour is my average pace. Oh well, better than nothing. Well, there she is, everyone. Let's make it to the top in one piece. I'm about 3 kilometers in now. I've had to take my hoodie off. I'm sweating like crazy. I'm trying to make good pace though. One thing I wasn't expecting, how many midges there was going to be out here. I brought the midget cream with me, but my pace is doing so good right now, I don't want to stop. Plus, I'm sweating so much. As soon as I put the midget cream on, it's going to pour off. Or it's going to drip into my eyes. I hope you're enjoying the view so far. There's plenty more to come, I'm sure. Once I've done this, then Nevis. That's it. UK conquered. What else am I supposed to do? Europe's next, I think. Look at this view. detour. I may have walked 20 minutes in the wrong direction. I was too busy videoing and talking to you guys. I looked down at my little sat-nav thing, and it's like, you took a wrong turn 20 minutes ago. Like, oh no! I just had to walk back down really far. Well, not really far, but now we're heading in the right direction. See that? I could have took the easy route and just kept going, but no, I walked back and I took the right turn, because we want to take the most difficult route up this mountain, because it might be my one opportunity to go up here. You never know, might never get a chance again, so I'm going to take the most scenic option possible. Just double check this map, make sure I am actually going the right way this time. Says I've done so it says, oh shit, it's a bit buggy here. Good job of wearing my hiking boots and not my Jordans. Oh, it's so buggy. So far, let me just stop, give you that view. Yeah, so far we've done 5.4 kilometers, average speed 4.5 kilometers, and we're 384 meters high. Been going for an hour and 15. Still got a long ways to go. Oh, found a dry patch. Charlie boy just taking his own routes here. See what I mean, people? This is what I mean by me being the Rabless Rambler. None of that gear. Backpacks, walking sticks, way too much equipment. taking a little break. I am knackered. Looking good though. One thing I will say, anyone who's going to climb Ben Nevis, make sure you bring a bug net, midgie cream, everything, because there's thousands of them. It's rife out here. I'm having a good climb though. I'm about 500 meters up. I am tired though. Let's see, let me give you some data, some information on where I am so far in the climb. So 2 hours in, we've done 6.7 kilometers, 716 meters high, average speed 3.6 kilometers an hour. So we're doing good. If you watched this video, Sophie, this is the point which she tried to video call me and the signal went. I decided to stop and take a break because my legs are absolutely tired. As far as elevation goes, we're about halfway though. Oh, I'm so glad I came here. The view's amazing. Right, let me get back on my travels. Enough stopping and talking. Let's get up this hill. Got a long way to go. So this is where we're going. We're going up here, along the ridgeline, round the back, all the way across, up to the top of Ben Nevis. Here we go. I tell you what, I am absolutely shattered. I mean, the views are worth it. Ben Nevis behind me here. It's not easy going. I thought I was doing good at first, even though I made my wrong turn. I passed about 2 or 3 people that were way ahead of me on the way back around, but now there's a couple of people in the distance kind of slowly gaining ahead of me. It's annoying me. Look at the view. We're doing good. I found a little mountain stream, so I refilled with nice fresh cold water. Some people behind me trying to take some photos, so I figured I'd give them a little bit of space, you know. See him up here? This has been one hard climb, I swear. Worth every minute, but super hard. Let me give you an update where I'm at. Two hours 55 minutes, 7.4 kilometers, 922 meters, average speed 3.2 kilometers. Tough going. I'll show you where I am and where I've got to go, where I've been. So I am going towards the little orange dot on the bottom left, or bottom right, depending on which. Then I'm going round, all the way around, back. You can see that blue line in the middle, that's where I took the wrong turn. I had to go back. Oh, what an idiot. Yeah, there's my stats so far. I'm not making it up. It's all legit. about this through here. Doing good, people. We're almost at the start of the ridgeline, and then we can start working our way across to this bloody mountain. The views up there, it's crazy. And I think it's only customary to throw a rock on the pile here. Let's throw a little rock on the pile, shall we? Should we do it behind us? Hey, we're in the club. Absolutely shattered. My legs are like jelly. I felt like giving up so many times. But no, it's for you, Levi. We're making it to the top. Let's get moving, shall we? There's a quick moment of silence in the wind. I thought I'd take advantage. Oh man, I'm so out of breath. I'm knackered. I don't know if these views are even going to come through in the camera as good as they are. But they are amazing. For anyone that plans to do that Nevis, who's never done it before, besides the midges at the start, I recommend you get some leg training in. I'd say I've got good legs. I do a lot of cardio, but there's absolutely nothing that's prepared me for this. Look at this though. Stunning. When you think it can't get any higher, you get to the top of this little bit and there's a whole other ridge to climb. This is like the second highest point, I think. Then after this, straight up to the peak and then back down. Don't want to fall down there. Just when you think it can't get any higher, you get to the top of this little bit, and there's a whole other ridge to climb. This is like the second highest point, I think. Then after this, straight up to the peak and then back down. Don't want to fall down there. So we still have to go up here, along this ridge, along here, up here, and then across. Definitely scarier than I thought it was going to be. Bear in mind, I am scared of heights now. But another bit of inspiration for you, Levi. I'm absolutely scared of heights, but I'm still pushing myself to do the things I don't necessarily like doing. You don't get anywhere in life by just giving up and not trying. So we doing this. There's a couple of guys in front of me who've not done it before either, so they're just as scared as me, I think. But yeah, loving it so far. You see me go past the marker for Carn Mordaig. I'm probably butchering the name, but 1,253 meters so far. 9 kilometers in. 4 hours 20 minutes. 2.9 kilometers an hour average pace. Hope this video's been somewhat enjoyable for you. I'm trying my best. This is where it gets scary now, people. This is what we've got to climb up and over, people. There's no other way around. Woo! Look at this shit. Ah. I do not feel safe. Look at this. I'm literally stood on nothing. Oh shit. See how thin this is. Look at this. Oh my god, this is so sketchy. Things I do for YouTube, eh? bit of a fall down here. Whew. Oh, this is scary. I don't think I've ever been so scared in my life, to be honest with you. Oh man, if you could only see what I can see right here. This is the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. I'm so scared right now. My legs are like jelly, my heart's pounding, I'm shaking. I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling a bit emotional. My adrenaline is through the roof. I'm actually shitting myself here. My legs are wobbling. Oh man, this is hard work. Let me turn it around so you can see where I've got to go. So we've still got to work our way up there and then all the way up. But as you can see, the going is tough. And there's no room for error on either side. My God, my heart is going so fast. Jesus. Jesus. before we get to the Nevis, the peak. I can't stand still, the wind's blowing me. And then we've done it. We made it. We made it, people, to the top. We made it, people. All the way to the top. Try and walk around and give you a view. You won't even believe it. Someone found my tripod. Well, what can I say? We did it. That's the lake you could see in the beginning when I was going up that side. What a journey. My feet are so sore. Every step I take is like absolute agony. Back, absolute agony. I need a wee. I'm starving. My lips are going numb. I'm just totally exhausted, I think. I hope you like the little trip up the mountain with me though. Hope you got to appreciate some of it, and it's hard to get it all in the camera and really show you what I can see. But I did my best. Oh, I'm so tired. It says on my little radar thing, it says we've got like 2 kilometers left. It feels like so much more. If I had to guess, I'd say an hour and a half. Just had to double check the map then, make sure we're going the right way. I'm definitely going the right way. Now, these people over here may not be going the right way if they're trying to get back to the car park that I parked in. I just had a look at my map, and that route they're taking takes you all the way back around the mountain. I don't want to go that way. I'm not actually trying to get off anyway. The view's absolutely beautiful. If you've never been to Nevis or Fort William, I recommend it. Even if it's not for a mountain climb, just to appreciate the scenery. Like, I need to give a shout out to Charlie as well. Charlie took me to Wales a couple of weeks ago to see the scenery, and as pretty as it was, honestly, it doesn't touch this. It's just too big. It's just too massive. As far as the eye can see, you can see mountains. And I know that if the clouds weren't there, you'd just see more mountains. But all that matters now is we've done the biggest mountain. Whoop whoop. Oh my days. Alright, I'm going to sign out of here. I've got 2 kilometers left down the hill. You've seen all the views on the way up. So I'm going to put the phone away, focus on speeding up my walking, and just get back to the car and take these shoes off. My feet are going to be like, woo, woo. I never have achy feet. It almost feels like it's the first time I've ever experienced it, but wow. I know what you girls are complaining about after your nights out now with your heels on. Wow. Anyway, I'll speak to you all soon. Hey people. See this white fence? All these steps. Let me zoom in on them for you. So, what can I say, everyone? Yay! We did it. We did it. I'm absolutely shattered. My knees are on fire. My feet are burning. I need this drink up here. I'm absolutely shattered. But we did it, people. I hope you're proud. Levi, I hope you're proud of Daddy. I left my mark up there for you. Hopefully you'll find it one day when you're older. Right, the plan now, that's stage 2 done on my trip. Stage 3, we're going to set off to my last location for our last night of camping. So I need to get myself sorted, change my pants because they were absolutely soaked from the mud. My hiking boots, can't wear them no more. They're absolutely soaking wet. So I'm back to the Jordans. Sorry for all you hiking aficionados. But as you said, or as I said, the Rabless Rambler did it in a hoodie. Oh, right, let me get packed up, get some rubbish sorted out, and then we'll set off to the next spot for our last night of camping. made it. The final leg of this crazy little solo adventure. My knees are throbbing, my feet are throbbing, but we're gonna do this. We're gonna make it to the end. It's been a crazy adventure. The mountain was the most amazing thing I've ever done. If you're ever gonna climb a mountain, I definitely recommend Ben Nevis. Take the ridge route, the hard, difficult way. It's definitely going to stick up here for the rest of my life, that's for sure. I've drove now 2 hours back from Ben Nevis, back down to my last little camping spot. So we're going to work our way through this little woodland, get to the last location, get set up for the night and relax. Because I need it. So I'll bring you along on the journey and let's see how long it takes us to get to this little spot. Back again with the Rabless Rambler. Oh yes. So here we go on our little journey through this woodland. My bag is so overloaded, but you know, I like to take it luxury sometimes. I'm absolutely shattered. 10-hour climb we did. Or 10.5 hours in total, I think, till I got back to the car park. So it's definitely a crazy one, that's for sure. But I hope you've all had a great weekend and you've all found something to keep yourself occupied. So the temperature's definitely dropped since we came down from that mountain earlier. It was roasting hot, boiling. Now the clouds have kicked in at my new location that I've drove down to. You can see all the clouds coming down from the mountain, so it's definitely a high chance it's going to rain tonight. So I've got my tarp with me anyway, just in case, so we'll get that set up when we get there. Today, It's taking it out of me. I cannot wait to get to this campsite now. I feel like it's starting to get dark as well, so we need to make tracks really. I hope you've enjoyed the video so far though. Done my best. Got a new camera phone, new lights, tripods, all sorts of stuff, so hopefully these videos are looking a lot better than they were before. But we've still got a little bit of a way to go yet, so let's get cracking. relax. Like I say, every part of my body's aching right now. It's been a long journey, busy, hard work, hard graft. But the reward was amazing, the payoff has all been worth it. And now it's time to get set up for my last night. Alright, well let's get this tent set up, the tarp, everything else. As you can see, the tent's still a bit wet. Or the ground sheet's a bit wet anyway. Last night's pit stop. It's alright though, it's only the underside. out, let it air out a little bit. Tent's done. Obviously the rain cover's a bit damp still, so what I think I'm going to do is just rest it over the top loosely, let it dry a bit, get some air to it. There we go, see the breeze blowing on that already. What I will do though is peg down one side so it doesn't blow away in the wind. Best to be safe than sorry, eh? Hold it. So take the other side down as well. That way the air can just travel through both sides, can't it? Well, plenty of air to this now. Let's get these chair and table set up. There we go, table and chair set up, tarps up, tent's done. Only thing we need to do now before I can get to really relax is go find some wood. So let's go do that. What if I won't need to look for any more wood tonight. Basically found half a tree. Let's chop this up. Plenty of wood. Last thing for me to do now, axe up these little pieces of wood for the fire tonight, and we're good to go. My only piece of advice about using an axe to everybody out there is just be careful. I've seen a few people hurt themselves. Specifically, I had one friend who thought he was clever, wasn't paying attention, swung the axe, swung it over, swung it, smacked himself right in the shin with the axe. Luckily he had jeans on and the blade was a little bit dull, but it took him about 2 weeks I think probably to recover from that. Just limping for the whole trip and then for the next few weeks on the way home. But yeah, just be careful with your axe. Some huge knots in this wood. Try that one again. So that's the strings in the middle, the knots. Everything's set up. Wood's chopped, fire's ready, tents up, tarps up. Finally relaxing. Sun's going down. It's getting cold. I'm just lucky I've got this new camera. It lets a lot more light in, so even though it's dark, or it's getting dark, it doesn't seem as dark on the camera, which is amazing compared to them old videos, if you remember. Let's go for a little wander. Show you my view for the evening. We're just tucked away up in here. Oh, this is the view. Splendid. Should go for a little walk up onto this rock. Try and get up onto this rock without killing myself. I'll keep the camera on me so if I fall, you get to watch me fall. Oh, you made it! There's a cool little rock here that just leads out into the water. Oh, just got to be careful not to slip. I'll give you a full shot of the view here. There we go. Straight up and down the loch. The plan is as well, I mean technically this would be stage 4 of the plan, but if you can see, I don't know if you can see down there, there's like a house here. This is private land. If you go further down, we don't know what's there. There's no road access. So I'm thinking tomorrow, when I wake up, because I haven't got the energy today, but we get the kayak out and go for a little exploration further down and see what we can see. Because there might be like a more secluded spot. It's definitely not been accessed by people before, unless someone's had the same idea as a kayak. So I think it's a good idea. All the clouds and the mist coming up onto the mountains now. I don't know if you can see it properly through the camera. It looks kind of nice though. No chance of clear skies tonight. It's crazy how fast the weather can change. Gone from absolute beautiful sunshine. But then again, I was further up. Now I've come down, lower down. So everything's settled down below. Ah well, still a nice evening. It's not cold. As far as the temperature goes, I couldn't tell you what temperature it is. If I use my magic finger, I'd have to say probably 12, 14 degrees, something like that. So it's not icy cold or anything, it's just nice. I mean, I'm in a hoodie. You know, Mr. Rabless Rambler over here. But yeah, like I say, I hope you've all had a great weekend. I hope you enjoyed the video with me. My little boy Levi, Daddy loves you, thinking about you always. Can't imagine what you're up to this weekend. Between now and my last trip, it's probably been June, July, August. It's been like 3.5 months. So I can only imagine how much bigger you've got in those 3 months. Madness. I miss you like crazy though. Think about you every day. Hopefully these videos make up for some lost time that we've had together. It's the best I can do for you, little man. Right, let me get back to the tent and go and have a chill for half an hour because I think I deserve to put my feet up after the crazy adventures we've been on. So let's go for a little walk. Shall I flip the camera around so you can see where I'm going? Alright, well I'm all done for setting up, relaxing, getting everything prepared. It's time for me to just kick back, I think, for an hour. Watch a couple of YouTube videos. In fact, I know what I'm going to... In case anyone's wondering what I listen to or what I'm watching on these trips, Carl Pilkington, well technically the Ricky Gervais podcasts, the original ones from like 20 years ago. I listen to them every night, still to this day. But it's what keeps me giggling while I'm out on these adventures. And yeah, my little boy as well, Levi. Still got you on my phone every day. Never stop thinking about you. Anyway, let me stop rambling on. Let me kick back for a bit and I'll bring you all back when it's time for me to cook some food. I'm actually going to cook something nice tonight, by the way. I'm going to do some sweet chili chicken with some noodles and some peas and stuff. Just to prove a point, you know, you can cook nice stuff when you're camping. I know there's a million other YouTube channels where they cook all crazy steaks and stuff, but I like to keep it simple, but just show you can still have nice meals without going crazy. It's definitely not MREs and all that rubbish. But yeah, I'll bring you back in an hour or so maybe, when it starts to get a little bit darker. And then we'll talk a little bit more then. It's dark. Starting to rain a little, so it's a good idea that I put the tarp up really. I've got the tarp poles up as well, one out here and one behind the camera, just to keep it up nice and high. Had to move all the wooden stuff away from the original fire pit because everything's going to get wet, so I've brought it under the tarp. I'm going to use my small stove underneath this big grill. That way we can cook on the top, keep the fire going underneath. Don't have to wait for any like embers or hot coals to cook on. You can just cook straight away if we want. Got tons of wood, way more wood than I need. I mean, if you just look at my grill compared to one of these pieces of wood, I think we've got enough wood for tonight. If it would have been on the big open fire, it probably would have lasted a couple of hours, but I mean, with this, it could be here all night. I probably won't even need to use it all. We've got our small stuff, kindling, twigs, whatever you want to call it. And we'll move over to the big stuff. Got my good old faithful cheating blocks. The little firelighters. I must have had this pack now for got at least 5 camping trips. You don't need much. One little piece, this will get this whole fire lit easily. Break it into 2 pieces. See, it just goes up straight away. No messing about. That. You can just slide it straight under, like this. There we go. Cooking top. Open my handles this time. You know me, I always forget. Open the handles. So you can cook your water, everything, straight over the open flame. It's great. And luckily for me, this big metal cooking grill is quite wide, so the ends don't get very hot, so I can just lift it up, put another piece of wood in. For example, get some of this wet bark off first. Moss. We don't want smoke, we want fire. So for example, lift this up, like that. 2 big chunks of wood in there. What more can you want? Ooh, that was hot. Just shows you how quick it'll boil the water. I'm not going to do my hot chocolate yet. I've got 1 hot chocolate, a mint options, my 2 mini milks. We'll cook. But we'll have them before we go to bed. Not just now. Put the cup over here to cool down a bit. And the water for later. And for tonight, what are we having for tea? I said I was going to cook something nicer than usual. So that's what we're going to do. Sweet chili chicken with rice. Wasabi home bento box. I figured I've got the frying pan, we've got the rice. Why not cook something nice? It's probably not going to take long to cook this at all, because this fire is going to be so hot. Spoon or fork, what do you reckon? I say spoon. We're going to need the spoon later anyway. The actual ingredients for this is just lightly battered chicken in an addictively sweet and spicy sauce with rice. I've never actually tried this before, but looks nice. Yeah, but like I say, hopefully you like the setup this time compared to previously. I mean, can you see me alright? That was the main problem last time. And one of the things I noticed with my previous video was when I was filming part of the tripod, you could see like the handle of the tripod all the way through the video, and I didn't even notice until I was editing it. Or after I edited it, actually. It's like, oh well, too late now. So I made sure this time, because I'm using my actual proper new tripod, the expensive one that I bought, that you can see the picture clear with no pieces of plastic in the way and stuff. Oh, it feels so nice. I guess another good thing about having this grill as well, it's not 100% perfect, but it definitely like diverts some of the sparks and things spitting out of it, which is obviously a bonus, seeing as the tarp's right above us. It's funny though, because I've kind of always promised you guys and girls a rainy camping trip, a thunderstorm trip, and everyone's told me today, oh, watch out Charlie, the thunderstorms are coming. I've had light rain. Even the weather forecast said it was going to rain. It's like, whenever I think I'm going to be able to provide a good rainy trip, it just doesn't happen. And then when it does rain, I'm not prepared for it. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with the setup now. Say, table's good, chair's good, tarp's been functioning great for a long time. These tarp poles definitely come in handy. The LED strip lights that I originally bought, you remember, for the top, so that you could all see me. Not that effective. Looks pretty though. But the new light that I bought, you can't see it because it's off camera. But, I mean, it's lighting up the whole woods. So yeah, everything's good. Nice and relaxed now. It's been a long, busy weekend. I've had such a good trip though. Like I hope you've enjoyed the video by the time it comes out and you get to see it. And I hope I can actually edit it together and make it look watchable. Definitely feel like I've improved. Like, you know, thumbs up from anyone watching. Have I improved from the beginning of videos up to now? Like, share, subscribe. That's what they say. No, you know, I don't really care about any of that stuff. You know, this is just for you, Levi, when you're out there watching, when you're older. A little glimpse into what I get up to, what I'm doing while you're growing up. I definitely do miss you, little man. Never ever stop thinking about you. You see, you seen earlier on my phone, every time I open my phone up, little picture of you there. Let me get myself a drink. Guess what little treat I've got? I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera or not, but I've got myself some chocolate milkshake, because chocolate, anything chocolate, is a go for me. I'm addicted to chocolate. Chocolate milk, chocolate cake, chocolate, all kinds of chocolate. Like back home in my regular life, I like to cook and bake. I made a cheesecake last week. I know that's not technically baking, but what did I make? I forgot actually what cheesecake I made. An Oreo brownie, or brownie Oreo base. And then I had, oh, it was Galaxy, just plain Galaxy chocolate. Oh, it was so yummy. Chocolate just has that feel-good factor. What say we do some cooking, eh? I am rather hungry. No time like the present. Let's get some of this chicken in the pan. Oh, it does look good though. That battered chicken. Yum, yum, yum. quite a lot of it as well, to be fair. This is better than any MRE you're going to get out there. Actual real pieces of meat versus who knows what's in those MREs. I remember when I was in Army Cadets, when I was a kid, and we got this ration pack, and there was something in it called lifetime chocolate. Now, I don't know if that was just a made up thing that people used to say, or whether it actually is considered to be shelf worthy for lifetime, but I still enjoyed it. That was the first thing I went into in the ration pack. Opened up, I was like, ooh, chocolate. Everyone looked at me like, oh, don't eat that, that's lifetime chocolate. It's like, what does that mean? Just tried it. I was like, well, it just tastes regular to me. I think it probably ate everybody's who didn't want it. Get some of this sauce in there. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. It looks good though to me. Slide another little piece of wood under here. Oh, this is going to be so nice. I already know. I can just tell by looking at it. Yeah, so I hope you've all liked the locations, when you get to see them, the views. One of the things I still need to improve on is driving footage. Now, I figure that's what the GoPro is probably good for. So I tried it on my phone. You'll see in the video I've tried to record some of the stuff, but it's so shaky and bumpy. Maybe it's just my car. I've got a small car. It's just not very good on the suspension, but I've got some footage hopefully that's usable. I'll try and cut out the shaky bits. But yeah, I definitely don't like to give away my camping spots though. There's nothing worse than coming to one of the places that you go to and seeing that it's all trashed, or like multiple fire pits. That's something that drives me crazy. Like, I'll set up a fire pit in a specific place that no one's been before, and I'll come back and then someone else has found it, but then they move the fire pit somewhere else, and then somewhere else, and so sometimes you can come back to a place and there'll be 3 or 4 different fire pits dotted around, and it's like, what's the need? Just leave it where it is. It's set up for you. Just, you know, I don't know. Yeah, but that's why I stopped telling people where I go. Kind of just keep it quiet, keep it to myself. Try to film things in a way that doesn't give it away too much as well. I know in the first couple of videos, in my what I call my secret location, which is back near Manchester, I just blatantly put it on the screen where it was. But it wasn't until like video 2 or 3 I realised maybe I should stop advertising my spot, but it's kind of too late now. So then first couple of videos you do see where it is. Most people probably be oblivious though, because you'd have to really be concentrating and watching the video from start to finish, and then you'd see like little things that give away where I am. I know my channel's too young for that right now though. Realistically, like, I know I appreciate all the subscribers and the viewers that I do get and stuff like that. Obviously Andreen out there watching, I appreciate it. Chili, your spoons, your lights, camping gear, camping equipment, clothes, boots, etc, etc. Do you really need it? For the most part, not really. I mean, you see me, I like to go mad crazy hiking and up through the mud, the trees, the brackens, the mountains everywhere, and I just dress regular. I know I do wear my hiking boots. That's more for support for your feet and stuff like that, but outside of that, I'm good. I don't need all that fancy stuff. You've seen me all weekend. I've been wearing this tracksuit hoodie. Obviously I had to change up the trousers because they were soaking wet, and the boots, the hiking boots, are soaking wet, so I can't wear them. But it just shows you can still do it in a pair of Jordans. You might not take me seriously, but what's serious when it comes to camping, you know? There's no such thing as real survival. You have to put yourself into these fake scenarios to make it look like, oh, this is what I would do in this situation. It's like, yeah, but it's all pre-made. You're prepared for that situation. If you actually get into something dangerous or where something bad happens, you can't prepare for it because it's just going to come out of the blue. Like when I was doing that mountain climb, for example, I was climbing up a couple of rocks and I smacked my shin on the edge of a rock. I can kind of feel it where I'm rubbing it. Oh, it took me out for about 10 minutes. I stood there with a numb leg, like, oh, of all the places to whack your knee or your leg, it's halfway up a mountain. You know, luckily I just sort of was able to walk it off after about 10 minutes. But yeah, like I say, that was like an accident. Can't prepare for that. That was just one slip up, you know what I mean, in a million opportunities that I could have slipped up. Fortunately, it wasn't that bad. Oh, did you see that, everyone? I think my power bank's just died. I'm gonna have to eat up some of my 20%. There we go, back in the game. Do you see the difference it makes though? The new light. You hear that sizzling? It smells so good too. Take this hood down a bit, eh? Stop being so rude on the camera. I'm under the tarp. My mum used to say, take your hat off in the house. And what we're going to do now is pour some rice into it and make it like a one-pan meal, because I'm going to be eating it out of the pan anyway. So, that in there, that in there. Keep it tidy. Sweet chili chicken and rice. I did actually bring some, I think it's chipotle seasoning, because I did have a single pack of rice and I had a couple of pepperamis, and I was thinking I could just season the rice, fry up the pepperamis. Simple, it'd probably be nice, but I seen this when I was grabbing my bottle of water and my milkshake. I thought, something different for the video, isn't it? When I was young, my grandma give us a clip round the ear, elbows on the tables, talking with your mouth full, answering back. My grandma was really strict. Looking back though, I love her for it, you know. Definitely got a lot of my morals and ethics from my grandparents. For everyone that moans about Charlie not eating his food hot, is it steaming enough for you? Happy now? There we go. Put this down here to cool down for a minute. Get it nice and stocked up. The more hot coals, the better. There we go. Look at that. Love it. Definitely recommend it if you're coming out on a camping trip. I mean, the two together just work amazingly. Like I say, the smaller grill that I'm using does have a grill on it, detachable grill. But then obviously you're limited to how much wood you can put in it before the grill goes on top. Whereas this way, you've got like a good 20 centimeters, 30 centimeters up off the floor. You can just stack the wood up. I'm not sure if you can see from the angle that you're on, like how deep it is, but it's definitely going to ignite up soon though. Probably by the time you come back when I'm making my hot chocolate, the flame will be big. Like I say, we've got so much wood to get through, so we can do this. Let me have a little look at this food. Oh, it smells good. Cheers everyone. Thanks for coming along on this journey with me. Levi, I love you. Proud every day. Mwah. Amazing. We're back. Fire's still going strong. I don't know if you can hear, but it is raining. So it wasn't a total waste of time putting the tarp up. But it's time for my hot chocolate. I am almost ready for bed. Way too much wood. That's a nice end to the evening anyway. Finally got some rain. A little bit of ambient background noise for you all. Let's get me hot chocolate ready anyway. Oops. Still a little bit of dribbles left over from my last one. There we go, nice and clean. Good old Options hot chocolate, can't go wrong. I think the rain must be coming at a slight angle. Might have to lower the tarp down a little bit. I'm not getting wet though. I can just notice that my tripod with the light on it over there has got a bit of water around the legs. It is close to the edge of the tarp. Trying to be all professional and keep the light out of shot. Too many milk. Oh, I'm so chilled. It's so nice. What I might try and do before I turn the camera off completely is turn the lights around into the forest. I might be able to give you a shot of like the water coming down, like the rain in front of the camera. Possibly. Quite hard for me to see though because I've got the lights in my eyes shining. I can't really see past the lights. Another thing I was saying on my previous trip, I think when I was on the kayak trip, you see me, I took the high back chair, the green one with the large back on it, and I said it was kind of wasted because I find that I'm sitting forward a lot, so it's extra weight for no reason. Whereas with this one, and I can still sit back and get comfortable, which I generally do off the camera, but whilst I'm on the camera I find I'm always leaning forward to do stuff. So having that high back and that extra, say, half a kilo weight in the bag is just unnecessary, it's pointless. I don't really feel the reward, the benefit of it. Looks like the end of a T-bone steak. You know, if that was a T-bone steak right now, like a big juicy piece of steak, that would actually be quite nice. So, I'm not actually sure on the time. Oh, it's 10 past 12. What does the weather say? Okay, so it's supposed to rain up till about 1 in the morning. Then it should be dry until 4 AM. And then it's going to rain all the way through all day. %96 humidity. 8-mile-an-hour winds. Sunrise at 6:24 AM. Not much more information I can give you, really. Oh, we've got 1% left on the light. If it goes out, we're down to this one light over here. No more battery power now. Both battery banks done. The only one that's left is this one here. I guess I could turn this off. We don't fairy lights, we don't need them, do we? There we go. Turn the fairy lights off. Perfect timing. Look at that. Lifesaver. Yeah, everything's got a little bit wet, as you can see. It's just a little bit out under the top. It's alright though, it's not a big deal. I've put the other power bank a lot closer under the top for me, so that's fine now. We've got about 15,000 milliamps left. Came out with 50. But I have bought a new power bank, another one of these. So that'll bring us up to 70,000. Which I reckon would just be enough. And if not, what I'll do is I'll buy another power bank. Not anytime soon because it's quite expensive getting all this equipment. And I'll replace this one because this is only a 10,000. And essentially I'll have 3 of these. So there's no excuse for running out of power. I was considering buying one of those big power banks, one of the big carry ones, but the weight of it is just too much. These are about 400 grams each. So kind of worthwhile just using the power bank, I think. One thing I have really wanted to do though is make my own tent for a long time. Because there's always something missing from a tent or something not quite right. And my original favourite tent's been discontinued now. The one I was using for years. But I've still got it. So I was thinking maybe I could just modify it, change the materials, add a few things to it. Make it the tent I wish that it always was. And if that turns out to be good, I mean, you'll get to see it on the camera at some point if I end up doing it. That could be a good business idea for me though. An actual quality piece of equipment, not just branded for no reason and priced through the roof for no reason. But something that's actually usable. Oh, this rain sounds good. It's getting heavier. I can see it now in the distance, just going in front of the light. Nice. Oh, I think the water's done. Let me use a stick, not burn myself this time. Oh, it's bubbling away. Just drag it along slowly this time, not burning myself like I did last time. Just get it off the flame for a minute. Hey, the handle has cooled down. That was funny, that when I poured the water over there through it, the water just poured down off the top. It was almost like it scooted around. Reuse the packet. Saves having to do more washing up. One mint options hot chocolate. Cheers everyone. Fortunately or unfortunately, you won't get to see me drink this because I'll be taking this into bed. Once this little bit of flames died down, I'm not going to put any more wood on for tonight. So I'll find somewhere to stash it or something, either for me next time or for whoever finds it. Right, well, I think we've had a nice time together this weekend, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. It's always nice to see you. I'm going to sign out for the evening. Watch this fire burn down for 10 minutes. I'm going to get myself tucked up in bed with my hot chocolate. Listen to some Ricky Gervais. Right, I'm going to say good night. Love you and leave you all. Levi, I hope you're sleeping well, my little man. Mwah. Good night. Love you all. Bye. Good morning, everyone. Rise and shine. The mist coming over the waters. I've been awake for about 20 minutes. Doesn't look like it, but I have. As you can see, it's looking like a right mess over there this morning. I started packing everything away, you see. The tent survived the night. It's covered in rain, but not a single penetration. Yeah. So hard to get a good angle on this tent. There we go. Well, yeah, it's done well. So I've got my towels. I'm going to quickly wipe it down, dry it off a little bit, then get the tent packed away. And then we need to start organising all this crap up here. As you can see, I've got a lot of stuff to put away. The tarp held up though, nicely. But yeah, nice morning, misty. I've slept really well though. I didn't want to get up. Could have gone back to sleep for another hour or two, but got a long drive ahead of us this morning. Back to Manchester, where we can start planning our next solo adventure, which I'm sure won't be too long. Oh. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed the video and the trip. Levi, mwah, love you. I'm going to put the camera down for now, start cleaning up this tent. I'll bring you back when I'm on the walk out. I'll see you all soon. That's me done, packed away. Just my axe and my tent poles, my tarp poles. But yeah, it's raining pretty bad now as well, so I need to get cracking and get moving out this rain. No trace, no case. That was the fire pit from whoever was here before me. My tent was there. All gravy. No mess. Right. Well, let's make tracks then, people, shall we? I'll bring you back when I get to the car and wish me luck. Hope that I don't slip and trip and die on the way home. See you soon. We made it back to the car. As you can see, I don't know if you can or not, really. It's raining. It's raining pretty bad. So I've made it just in time. Got my bag full of rubbish to take down to, there's a bin somewhere as you come out the forest near the main road, so I'll take it down there. But I thought you've all enjoyed the videos. I've had a great trip. I hope you've enjoyed it with me. Levi, mwah, always thinking about you. Daddy loves you. Look forward to the next adventure. So till then, see you all later. Bye.